Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Lil Trizzy and we back with another reaction video. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in with me for another video. I'ma always keep messing up every time I talk. Y'all just gonna have to get used to it. Cause I don't care. But yeah, let's get into this video, man. We gotta hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if y'all really rock with me, hit that ring bell down below so you can get to these videos as soon as I post them and you're not late to the party, like I always say, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, all the new subscribers. Thank y'all very much, man. Hey, welcome to the channel. We got this new video we watched. We got 15 people who survived the impossible. I don't pre-watch none of these videos, so I don't even know if they're gonna be like good or not. I be hoping they is, but you know what I'm saying, because we be trying to turn up over here. So if y'all got videos that y'all have watched already and y'all know are gonna be good and y'all know them, you know what I'm saying, have a reaction to, send them through. So it won't be like that over here. I won't be having to flip and, you know, waste time recording a video that's like lame as hell to react to. But yeah, let's get to it, man. 15 people who survived the impossible. Let's see.
Have you ever survived an incident that left you reeling in shock because you just couldn't believe it?
Yeah.
Well, a fair amount of the world's population has had their share of brushes with death, but some stand out so much more than others. From a young man whose reflex skills were just in time to save him from being crushed by trees, to another that came out alive from the bottom of a crushed bus, here are 15 people who survived the impossible. Before we dive into this list, make sure to leave a like on this video. Also, if you'd like to join this month's Star 5 giveaway of a brand new iPhone 13, then all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and watch this video until the end to find and comment the hidden message.
Star 5, yeah, shout out Star 5. I do not own any rights to this video. I'm not making any residuals off of this. The original video would be down in the description below, so you can go check out Star 5 and that channel and see the videos for yourself if you're interested in this one. Shout out Star 5.
Good luck. Number 15, Celias Victoria. On Easter Sunday in 2015, Celias Victoria, who was an experienced skydiver and had gone on many successful skydiving trips over the years, went on one that turned out to be much different from what she'd expected. She had no idea that her husband, Emily, had perfected a plan to sabotage her parachute. She tried to make a safe landing during the skydiving event, but realized that the vital component to make this happen was missing. At this point, Celias realized that...
Hey, white people be crazy. Dude, like, what you do to that man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we see what he did to you, but it had to have been a nigga ain't just wake up one day and want to kill you.
Her parachute was unstable, and the backup parachute was not in the picture either. She crash landed, and any other person wouldn't have survived such an accident, but by a stroke of luck, she did. Eventually, the police realized that Emily was having an affair and needed to kill Celias for her life insurance policy. Number 14, Flores Daughter. Everyone who witnessed the incident that involved her father and his daughter had shock written all over their faces. In September 2019, a 45-year-old man showed up at a subway station in New York City, walking alongside his little 5-year-old daughter. This man, Flores, surprised the crowd by jumping onto the track just as a train approached. However, despite the fact that he pulled his young daughter with him, she surprisingly survived. Unfortunately, the train crushed Flores and killed him instantly. Eventually, rescuers were able to convince...
That's what you get. Dumb ass. Like, you tried to do that to the kid. Like, what the hell? Like, that was God right there. That was God right there. Like, you wasn't finna do... Nah. You wanna go, you go ahead, bro. Don't take no kid with you like that, bro. Like, that's what you get.
The little girl to crawl her way out from under the subway, where she was carried to safety. Number 13, Cooper Wrong. No matter how experienced you are in driving, this event made us know that what we see as the impossible can become possible. In 2014, this driver was caught in what looked like a crazy storm along the highways in Melbourne. His dashcam footage showed as he went into a crazy battle with trees moving crazily from side to side, until several of them fell directly in front of his car. Luckily for Cooper, his reflex skills went into overdrive, and his car missed the trees by a few inches. The good news is that other vehicles were also able to stop just in time to avoid
and ain't no vehicles right there, bro. Hey, that's a blessing too, bro, because ain't no vehicles right there. Man, like, what's the coincidence here, bro? You got crushed.
Number 12, the man in the dam.
And this, bro, this video, I've seen this video. This particular one they about to show. The dam that they finna show does not go that deep. It's not like, they have multiple ones of those, but they're not like the ones that go all the way down. There's ones that go like, the water's literally right there. So it's like, it wouldn't have been hard to pull him out. So he didn't die, he didn't, yeah.
At first glance, this looks like a man who fell into a 200 feet dam, and that's definitely scary. Do you know anyone that could survive such a fall without sustaining huge injuries? Well, this happened in November 2020, and the clip shows someone who fell into the Monticello Dam in California. At first, he was being used by his friend as a form of support, but instead falls into the dam right before the video ended. The good news is that things are not as they seem, and this man survived the fall. Turns out that this dam is actually the Sapua Dam in India, and the fall wasn't as scary as it looks.
I told you.
This dam, which is just about 8 feet tall, is a popular spot for fun activities like swimming, sightseeing, and camping. Number 11, a mother's luck. There's almost nothing as refreshing as relaxing at the poolside with an interesting book, or at least that was what this mother thought. In July 2020, a mother living in Georgia got the exact opposite of this while casually resting beside a pool with her kids. She suddenly heard her son shouting and went out to check the reason for this. However, just at that moment, a massive tree smashed where she had been just a few seconds earlier.
Wow.
If she'd been just a second late, this mother would have been crushed by the falling tree.
And the kid, bro, it's crazy how some of y'all kid can save y'all's lives, bro. Sometimes sex is a good thing to have. Y'all kid can save y'all life, you know, like just stuff like that, bro. You just never know when you gonna die, bro. You just never know. Like, living life is like Final Destination, like literally, bro. Like, shit happens all the time. Life is literally like Final Destination. Like, yeah, bro. Like, bro could have been just swimming, having a good old time in the pool, not paying attention to nothing. Like, you know, I don't know, bro. That's crazy. The fact that he looking right at his mom, bro, was like,
beside a pool with her kids,
or paying attention to whatever.
She
like,
suddenly heard her son shouting and went out to check the reason for this. However, just at that moment, a massive tree.
Bro, like she barely got out of the way, bro. Like she could have had, bro, headphones on, like, and now, man, that's crazy.
Where she had been just a few seconds earlier. If she'd been just a second late, this mother would have been crushed.
Shout out to Brodo for the save.
Number 10, Charles Letter, William, and son. Getting caught in a storm could be terrifying, and it sure was for this family. In 2017, Charles Letter, William, and her son Ricky were busy watching a program on TV when they suddenly heard a loud storm approaching. Immediately, Ricky assisted his mother up the stairs to hide in their bathtub, which was considered one of the safest places during natural disasters like a tornado. The storm ripped out the roof of their home, but the tub remained strong, which was quite unbelievable. The tornado lifted them in the air alongside other pieces of furniture until they made it back to the ground safely with only a few bruises and cuts to remind them of such a terrifying moment. Number 9, man attacked by a boulder. The city of Taiwan is famous for its surroundings, with their tall trees and amazing views. But this driver was definitely not in the mood to enjoy its amazing views. In August 2013, this beautiful scenery turned into a deadly trap due to a stormy weather at the time. The driver was moving on the road when a rush of debris hit the vehicle seemingly out of nowhere. This forced the man to move his car to the side. However, that was not all. A few minutes later, a massive boulder ran into the road and landed precisely where his car was just before the debris rush.
Damn.
Well, thank you, Mother Nature. Number 8, Smith Simon. Smith Simon was on his way home from the bank when he got the shock of his life. The 53-year-old man was walking along the road in the early hours of that day when his narrow brush with death was captured on a nearby CCTV camera. While Simon was crossing the road, a bus that had lost control came out from nowhere and hit the unlucky man just as it grazed the side of nearby buildings. To the shock of
I know the wind was knocked out of him,
Smith
bro.
immediately stood up and ran into a pub called the Purple Turtle Bar. Surprisingly, he survived with just a few cuts and bruises.
Damn.
Number 7,
Hell no.
Hablia Abu Abdullah.
Sued. Y'all got, I ain't no way.
October 2020,
He ain't sued him,
an Arab
though.
engineer, Hablia Abu Abdullah, experienced one moment that he would never forget, even in a million years. Changed his direction to run back up the stairs. Hablia must have been happy that he paid for a parking lot earlier when the entire structure...
Hold on. I gotta see what bro was talking about in the comments when he said, I can do it. I can rewind this. My fault. Boom. He said use J to skip back 50 seconds. Okay, so J will skip back.
Experienced one moment that he would never forget, even in a million. Abu Abdullah, called the Purple Turtle Bar. Surprisingly, he survived with just a few cuts and bruises. Number 7, Hablia Abu Abdullah. In October 2020,
Hablia Abu Abdullah.
Arab engineer Hablia Abu Abdullah experienced one moment that he would never forget, even in a million years. The man was walking to his car, which he'd driven into a parking lot earlier, when the entire structure caved in on him. He must have realized that something was wrong and immediately changed his direction to run back up the stairs. Hablia...
Imagine it. Dang. Nobody was in their cars.
Earlier, when the entire structure caved in on him. He must have realized that something was wrong and immediately changed his direction to run back up the stairs. Hablia must have been happy that he paid attention to his instincts just in time to survive the floors and roof from crushing him.
I never be trusting like stuff
narrow
like.
escape
Ooh.
that's worth talking about. Number 6, Jelani Reyes.
Wait, bro was just stuck right
the
there though.
28-year-old Number 6, Jelani. That's worth talking about.
Look at that. He was just stuck right there because now he can't even go back. Like, oh, bro, I would have been like, what? And every part around him fell, but that. What? I wouldn't even wanted to move out of. Like, bro, I'd have been stuck just like that. How he's standing, like, damn.
Number 6, Jelani Reyes Craig. The
Why you saying that,
28-year-old
man?
Jelani Reyes Craig was involved in a ghastly accident with his sports car in September 2019. A huge truck crashed into his sports car, crushing it under the weight of its massive body. Anyone that had a glimpse at this event, including the fire department, concluded that this looked too scary for anyone to have survived. However, to everyone's surprise, Jelani made it out of his crushed sports car. And how was he able to do it? Well, the brave...
Bro, this fool is on the phone. He got out of the. Don't tell me he was going live, bro. Man, bro, people. It don't matter if you about to die, bro. People gonna die with their phones, bro.
Surprise, Jelani made it out of his crushed
Like
sports
literally, like 5 seconds before they about to die, they gonna go live like that.
car. And how
I think that's him right there. Like, bro, got
was
out
he
on
able
the
to do
phone.
it?
I'd have been. You supposed to be hurt, bro.
His seatbelt just in time to free himself from the driver's spot and moved over to the passenger seat instead. All that Jelani got from this freak accident were a missing tooth and a little cut on his hand when he tried to remove the seatbelt. Number 5, Casey Wagner. They say lightning doesn't hit a spot twice, but Casey Wagner might disagree with you. The 31-year-old man was in Texas in October 2013 for an off-road event when he noticed the clouds getting gray and various signs that it was about to rain. Quickly, Casey decided to seek shelter under a tree while waiting for his friend who went out quickly. Unfortunately, he had no idea that this move would have cost him his life as he was struck by lightning. He noticed the strikes on the tree too late and was already in the air before he could catch his
I wonder how it
breath.
feels. Just out of nowhere,
Lightning
break
hit him a second time and he was almost helpless. Luckily, a nurse passing by gave him first aid treatment before the paramedics arrived. Even the doctors were surprised that Casey had survived being struck by lightning twice.
Damn.
Number 4. Taylor the motorcyclist. This motorcyclist named Taylor was hit by a speeding car with so much force that the motorcycle flipped in the air. The year was 2015 in San Francisco.
Damn,
The motorcyclist named
bro.
Taylor was hit by a speeding car with so much force that the motorcycle flipped in the air. The year was 2015 in San Francisco, and the car's driver ignored the red light, which led to a brutal accident at the intersection.
So I don't drive no
Luckily,
motorcycles,
Taylor
bro.
was in his full protective gear, which kept him safe despite the sorry state of his motorcycle.
Shit.
Number 3.
You survived
Nissan
that,
driver.
bro?
If you're familiar with how the Grim Reaper works in the movie Final Destination, you'll definitely find this scenario familiar.
Final
An unnamed
Destination.
driver in a Nissan Xterra 2003 had a shocking brush with death in October 2019.
I just told y'all, like I mentioned earlier, like he just said, that Final Destination movie, that clip he just showed, that's what I was talking about earlier. And you see how in that movie, whatever, like, that pole that was through the car like that shit happened in the movie, but it happened with like I think it was either a pole or a big ass piece of like log that was like flying on the highway and went through their face, like through the front. Like, I'm telling y'all, life is real life Final Destination,
He
bro.
had a shocking brush with death in October 2019 when he came face to face with attacking logs in Georgia. He reached down just in time for a cup of coffee when a truck full of logs in front of his car sent those logs flying at his windscreen. By some weird stroke of luck, this driver survived. Number 2. Rui Mahamudza. A South African football player, Rui Mahamudza, was involved in one of the worst car accidents in history in March 2014. The player was driving along the highway when his car lost control because of the wet road. His vehicle was stabbed by a guardrail at the end of the road, and this passed through the windscreen of Rui's car. Shocking.
Not the
He missed the
BMW.
player by a few inches, and he escaped without any injuries.
How, bro?
Number 1. Driver on Chongqing Road. Surviving
That's scary, just knowing stuff can pierce through your car like that, bro. Cars do not be protecting people, bro. I swear, bro.
something like this has left witnesses asking lots of questions with almost no answers to them. This unnamed driver was moving along the Chongqing Road when a massive blade came swinging out of nowhere. The police later revealed when they arrived on the scene that a truck had been crushed a few miles away, and the blade was what came hurtling towards the unnamed driver. He survived this incident unharmed, but we can't say the same about his car.
What the fuck is that?
And that's a wrap for today.
Look at that. What is that? Hey, yo, that's the end of this video, man. Shout out to Star 5. Yeah, let me know what y'all thought about that one, man. Shout out to those people. Thank God for those people surviving. Yeah, I'm glad they in good condition, man. Stay safe out there, man, because y'all never know, man. Just everything's a freak accident waiting to happen. So, yeah, but until next time, man, y'all be easy, man. It's your boy, Lil Trizzy. Shout out. I said shout out. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that ring bell down below if y'all really rocking with me, man. So y'all can get to these videos as soon as I post them. And you're not late to the party, like I always say. Until next time, man, it's your boy Lil Trizzy. We out. Peace.